What's up, Frost Rose? Welcome back to Psychonauts 2. It is currently part 8, and last we left off, we went into old Psy King's mind after, getting his brain to put into Nick's body, and, I forget where Nick is now, but, anyways, speaking of Nick, he did manage to go ahead and basically unlock this room for us, which means we have access to old Ford Crawler over here, old Scruffy, and we can enter his mind now, or at least one of his minds, but I think we're gonna save entering all the Ford minds for later. So in the meantime, we are going to just go ahead and run around and, I forget exactly what I needed to do for hair. What am I supposed to do for hair? Oh. Wait, you can just enter hair? Okay. So hair is free to enter. But of course, there was another thing we needed to do, because of course, bowling is actually locked off completely. However, we can enter with Seniors League, and as you can see, there is a very short fellow in the Seniors League, and short people, well, in Psychonauts there's only really two families with short people. There's there's the Oleander family, and then there's the Bull family. And, the Bulls are quite a powerful family. And from what we saw, it just so happens that the Bull, the main Bull, who's famous for being a part of the head Psychonauts, well, he's in the Psycho-Isolation Chamber, which just so happens to be right here, so in the last episode, we went to Otto's lab, and we grabbed Psy King's mind. I think it's only fair to go to the Psycho-Isolation Chamber here, and, just have a look-see. Maybe see what all's going on,
Hi! Hey, over here! What's your name?
Hello.
Finally! I thought you'd never say hi. I tell ya, I have been waiting for someone to come visit for a long time. I was starting to think I was invisible. You ever get that feeling? Well, there was this one girl who looked kind of like a blue scarecrow, but she scared me. But you seem nice, so did I guess your name right?
It's Raz.
Oh, that was the very next name I was going to say, I swear. So, how long are you committing yourself for?
4 years.
Wow, that's a lot. Why don't you just try it for a little bit and we go from there?
Try what now?
Psycho-isolation, silly. We don't commit people anymore without their consent. Unless they're a danger to themselves or others.
How many people you got in there?
Oh, just Agent Boole right now. He likes it in there. Keeps him from feeling overwhelmed by all the you-know-what in the woods.
Squirrels?
Voices. He can't shut them out. Can you believe he even finds me overwhelming? So anyway, I've got a nice room ready for you if you'd like it.
Actually, I'm just here to visit Agent Boole.
Oh, well, okay. Just be careful. Don't ask him too many things at once, or he'll curl up into a little ball and something might explode. Hi!
Oh, gotta love Terry. Anyways, we have full access thanks to Zenato giving us that. So, let's go and see why good old Agent Boole, and wow, there is so many chambers for Psycho-Isolation. I mean, seriously, this is just extreme, but I guess I guess when it comes to a world with people who can explode heads, it makes a lot of sense. And hey, that's Harold in there with them. Let's go say hello to him, shall we?
I see what you're doing there. Oh, you think you're clever, don't you?
Looks like there's a Senior League membership card stuck in this frame.
Hey, don't even look at that. It's private.
Agent Boole?
Huh?
Hi, I'm Rasputin. I'm a friend of your grandson.
Oh, no. He hasn't hurt anybody else, has he?
No humans that I know of.
Good. Good.
Do you need help getting out of there?
No, I put myself in here.
Why did you put yourself in there?
Well, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, accidents happen.
I see Lizzie introduced you to Harold.
Oh, no. Harry Kasparov here showed up on his own.
So why is Lizzie still out there looking for animals?
Oh, well, I mostly sent her away just because there was too many voices in here. Hint, hint.
Agent Boole, I need your help.
Oh, no. With what?
I need a Senior League membership card.
What? Well, don't look at mine.
Please, Agent Boole? It's important.
That bowling card is a precious memento of a dear friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did she die?
No, she's somewhere. Out in the forest.
What? Well, let's go find her.
Well, I've tried for years, but I just can't anymore.
I need help catching the mole in the Psychonauts.
Sorry, don't do moles. Their little snouts give me the heebie-jeebies.
No, I mean there's a counter-spy in the organization.
Oh, well, I'm retired from spy work. A danger to myself and to others, they say.
Who would say that?
Me.
I need help fighting Maligula.
Ah! You need to warn a gentleman before slapping him in the face with a name like that. She's long gone, but the scars are still painful.
Someone's trying to bring Maligula back.
Ah! Well, I suppose I had enough warning that time. Listen, Maligula is dead and gone. Even if she were to return, I was no help fighting her the first time. I'll be sitting out any future Maligula battles for everyone's protection. For everyone's protection.
Please let me borrow your Senior League membership card.
No! Now buzz off! Buzz off! Hey, hang on a second. Exactly what I was thinking, Harold. The bees could help. Cassie and I always loved working with bees in the forest. If you could bring me just one bee, I'll bet I could talk to it and find out where my Cassie is.
No kidding?
Here, take this and hurry.
Okay, one bee coming up.
Alright, so
I'm off to the Forgetful Forest to find a bee for Agent Boole. This is a serious mission, no matter how adorable it sounds.
yeah, so of course Agent Boole is about as chaotic as you would expect, and Terry, you said hi so many times. How alone are you? You know, I'm not even gonna let you answer that. I'm just going to leave. Anyways, so Agent Boole needs us to find him a bee to...
Oops! Sorry, little brother. I thought you were a rabid squirrel.
Knock it off, crazy!
That's right, so our family has returned, and it looks like we have to get to the forest, and our acrobatic family just so happens to have sent Frazee out to throw a rock at us as we are in need to look for, said forest. And she ran this way. So, just to assume that's water, dang it. Just to assume that this way would be... Are you kidding me? Okay, well that's 2 health gone. Anyways. I'm almost as crazy as Agent Pool now. Anyways, so we got a card here. And there was no other reason to be out here. Cool. So, that sucks. But it looks like there's actually some way up here. Maybe if we were to jump. There we go.
Careful! It gets pretty advanced up here. Not for little kids.
Alright, so she's just challenging us to chase her down, so we may as well... Oh. I cannot... Oh. Okay. Whatever, That scream was horrifying. Anyways, we weren't able to turn around like we could in the older games, which sucks. But of course, Frazee's challenging us to kind of just run up here.
You up here? I'm telling Mom you threw a rock at me.
It was a pine cone, you baby.
Ow!
That was a rock.
I'm warning you.
So I'm going to guess that this way is to the forest where our family probably set up the campgrounds, so to speak. And oh boy, we're on a grind wheel. Oh. And yep, there it is. The questionable area.
Looks like the Aquato family circus has traveled through here all right.
Yup, we had to hightail it out into the woods because you're ashamed of being an Aquato.
I'll stop being ashamed of that. If you stop being ashamed of being a psychic.
Oh, you're asking for it, Raspy.
Frazee, it's okay. You can tell Dad now. You don't have to hide anymore.
This is your last warning.
Frazee? Ow!
More where that came from.
Yeah, so the questionable area is just a hole.
The entrance to the Forgetful Forest is somewhere here in the questionable area.
Oh, Raz, you didn't say that right. You should try saying that again.
Welcome to the questionable area, where the only answer is more questions? What's with all the question marks?
Yeah, the questionable area is honestly just one of the best places in the game because, well,
My family has chosen where to set up the Aquato Dome.
Because, well, everything has a question mark unless it's somewhere like the Lumberstack Diner, which actually has a Sam.
Oh, for Lancelot, thank you. Are those the acorns I asked for? Yes? No. No, they can't be, can they? No, because I asked for acorns that were crushed, didn't I? Didn't I, Fur Lancelot? I hate to yell at you, Fur Lancelot, but I am the crushed one. It crushes my heart to see you not doing your best. Understand? Now, do I need to show you how to crush things? No? You sure? Okay. Good boy. Now, try again. But this time think about personal commitment and delivering excellence every day. All right? Sorry you had to see that, Raz.
Yeah. Sam is just something else. And yeah, she's set up back here, and of course, this area has been long abandoned for so many years. So that begs the question, what even is she actually making? Well...
Hey, Sam.
Talk fast, cakes are cooking.
I have some questions about pancakes.
Start flapping, Jack.
Why didn't you just go order some pancakes at the cafeteria?
Agent Oleander didn't give me any money. I assumed to test my resourcefulness.
What's your recipe?
Just the basics, you know, eggs, milk, flour. Found most of it here, with a couple quick substitutions.
What sort of substitutions?
If I told you, it would compromise the perceived flavor profile.
Isn't that just straight up dirt?
For the umami.
Weren't all the supplies here kinda old?
Look, you can't take the expiration dates too seriously. They're just the food industry, protecting itself from lawsuits.
And protecting us from, like, food poisoning?
No one's getting sick from my pancakes. Unless one of you jerks didn't wash their hands. Better late than never.
Where'd you get the milk? From the goats?
Oh, yeah, that would have been easier. Hey, it brought us closer, Fran.
You used eggs you found here? Old eggs?
No! Gross. I found some fresh ones. And you know, if you use enough syrup, you can't tell chicken from snake. Eggs is eggs.
Can I have a pancake?
You can have any that fall on the floor.
Thanks. Where'd you learn how to make pancakes?
Prison. Wait, what did I say? I meant from my mother.
I'm out of pancake questions.
Good, because I'm out of pancake puns.
What are you doing out here?
Well, you know my intern mentor, Coach Morso Oleander?
Yeah?
Well, this is the first assignment he gave me. Mission. Get me some pancakes so I can think. I think it's supposed to teach me something about the many layers of the mind. Maybe. I know the butter stands for lateral thinking. I got that much.
Can I ask you about your family?
Why? Because my last name is Boole, and because that's a famous family in the Psy community, and you want to network with me to further your Psy career? Go for it.
I'm a friend of your brother's.
Your head looks remarkably unexploded. Must be the helmet.
Has your brother Dogan really made someone's head explode?
No, never. Wait, you mean someone who didn't deserve it?
No. I mean, like, anybody.
Look, nobody's nerfect. Am I right?
Can everyone in the Boole family talk to animals?
Most of us can talk to them, but few of us really know how to listen to the animals. You know? For instance, I can hear you rolling your eyes, Mrs. Thatcher.
What can you tell me about Compton?
Gramps is nice and all, but honestly, he's a little weird. No, still too tough.
Okay, I'll stop asking about your family.
The bull's got nothing to hide, unlike some of these squirrels. Relax, I'm talking about your nuts. You guys still hide nuts, right? You guys, learn to laugh a little, okay? You'll live longer.
So, have you always wanted to be a psychonaut too?
Not really. My true dream is to be a pet therapist, because I'm really good with animals. Right, guys?
Are you worried about Maligula?
Raz, Maligula's ancient history. My grandpa killed her by triggering an elephant stampede.
What? I never heard about.
You believe the official story, do you?
I gotta go.
Catch you on the flip side. Yes, it is funny every time.
Gotta love Sam. So, yeah. That here was a lot of lore dumping about the Bull family right there. Especially the whole fact that she's I guess somewhat of a criminal. I mean, she learned she learned how to do pancakes in prison. She doesn't deny her brother killing people, you know, claiming all of them deserved it. And she milked a bird. Okay. Well, anyways, let's just leave before I think about the imagery of Sam milking a bird too much. And I guess, you know, our family's visiting, so let's go here and, oh look, family camping area, high-flying, death-defying Aquato family circus.
My family has already started the marketing campaigns.
Yep. One of the best families in all of Psychonauts. With the only... Hang on, did I just... Let's see if I can recreate that. Okay, that didn't... Okay. That was weird. I want to recreate that, like... Okay, I can't recreate that. Oh well. Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at our family, shall we?
I forgive you.
Mom?
I mean, if little children never ran away from home, where would the circus get her workers, huh? What matters is that the Aquatos are all together again. And this little adventure of yours has actually given me fresh inspiration for our act.
Me too!
Did you see that unnatural and slightly gimmicky waterfall over there?
The one flowing upside down?
Stay away from it. No water.
Too late, Nonna. It has already watered the flower of inspiration in my heart and blossomed into... Guess what I called it? Guess.
The upside down waterfall?
The Devil's Fire Hose! Let's show our runaway how we do it, everybody. Creepy on the bottom.
This would be easier if you didn't use so much hair grease.
It'd be easier if your head weren't so pointy.
Now, Rasputin, up top you go.
Yes, son. And then you could add a little psychic flourish by levitating this pine cone.
No. Then we pass each person up the tower like water flowing. No psychic flourishes, I told you. We are acrobats. We don't do parlor tricks.
Guys?
Why not a little of both?
Pops. Oh, cretino.
You guys!
Oh, shush.
This is why we taught you how to fall as babies.
It's no use. We need the Aquatodome.
I'm on it.
Help him out, would you, Booty? He's had to take on so much extra work since you abandoned your family and broke our hearts. That's a good boy.
If there's one thing the Aquatos know how to do, it's making themselves at home. Anywhere.
Yeah, the family setup is just
What was I doing out
all
here again?
sorts of...
Oh, right. Compton needs a bee from the Forgetful Forest.
Yes, Rasputin, I will get to that, but of course I like to side tangent, especially in these episodes. I mean, I did it when I was in Psychonauts 1, but of course this is Raz's family. Let's speak with his granny at the very least.
Hi, Nona.
Oh, hello, my sweet little turnip.
Are you comfortable? Do you need anything?
I'm happy as long as I'm with my family.
Aren't you cold out here in the woods?
Ugh, please. I'm from Grolovia. This is nothing.
Can I ask you about the curse?
Don't go near the water.
Yes, I know about that part, but
Then you know the whole thing. All you need to know.
do you hate psychics as much as Mom?
You mean fortune tellers? Like the Galunkios, the ones who cursed us? They are not natural. They are not trustworthy.
Nona, who's your favorite grandchild? It's me, right?
Oh, of course, you are my favorite. My sweet little Dion.
Well, I gotta go back to my spy stuff.
Good boy. Now don't get a big head.
Oh my lord. Anyways, let's speak to the youngling.
Nice trick, Tala.
Is Nona looking?
Yes, and she looks really impressed.
Yeah, acrobats are definitely interesting. Speak to Ma.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, yes, Rasputin?
What you doing?
I'm trying to perfect the devil's fire hose, of course. It's a risky one, but I think this might be the spectacle that puts the Aquatos back on top.
Can I help?
Yes, tell me how to make the devil's fire hose reach even greater heights.
What if we incorporate animals into the act?
Overall, children are cheaper and slightly cleaner.
What if we set everyone's costumes on fire?
Very exciting. But these are the only costumes we have, Rasputin.
Maybe if everyone stood on tippy toes?
Everyone is already stretched to their full height. I should know. I stretch them every day.
What if everyone were singing?
I'd rather die in water.
Blindfolds?
We tried that before. Remember the big pink eye epidemic? Shut us down for a week.
Chainsaws?
Who will pay for the gasoline, darling?
Seems like doing the trick horizontally would be safer.
Safety doesn't fill seats, Rasputin.
How about some
Finish that sentence and it will kill your mother, Rasputin.
Well, that's all the ideas I got. Sorry.
You really want to help me? Go find your brother, Queepy. He's wandered off again.
Top of what?
Top of the acrobatic world, Rasputin. As the Aquatos once were. Before the curse.
Can I ask you about the curse?
Not too loud. You know your father doesn't like to talk about it. But as you know, a cruel fortune teller cursed our family, Raz. Every Aquato for all time is cursed to die in water. That is why we had to leave our grand aquatic circus behind and start again at the bottom in this humble family troupe. We may not have water anymore, but we still have the most important thing, right? We still have highly stretchable ligaments. Oh, yes, and family.
Who cursed us?
Too many questions. Stay away from the water. That's all you need to know.
I stopped arguing with that woman long ago.
You know, Agent Forsyth is a very important psychonaut. And she's really cool, actually. I think you'd really like each other if you hung out.
The woman in the suit? We get along just fine. As long as we keep our distance. A circus can only have one prima donna.
Sorry about running away.
It's okay, Rasputin. I blame myself.
Really? Why?
I forgot to latch your door that night.
You latch our door at night? From the outside?
Only since Queepy started sleepwalking.
Okay, I'm going to go practice my acrobatics.
Aha. Remember, every time you lie, it takes a day off your mother's life.
Yeah, practicing acrobatics. Yeah, I'm just curious.
Did that fall out of a tree? I hate this forest. Did that fall out
Oh
of a
my
tree?
god.
I hate this forest.
Gotta love telekinesis. Anyways, so there's that done. Now, we got this music playing like crazy. And hey, look, we got a...
This is Morris Martinez, and you're listening to KLOB.
Creepy, there you are.
Aw, man, you found my private dancing place.
Sorry.
Too late. You ruined it.
Mom's looking for you.
Well, Queepy's an acrobat anyway, so he'll be fine. But of course, we're out here in the questionable area. There's all sorts of stuff we can be doing. For instance, we can actually help Dion like Mother asked us to do, so let's go ahead and help Dion, shall we? Because he could use a little bit of help, and yep, here he is trying to...
Helping out, Squirt. We're used to getting by without you.
Hey, Dion. Mom told me you needed help.
With what? Reading crystal balls? Beat it, Nostra dumbass.
Looks like you need someone to release the ropes. I'll just pop up there and take care of it.
Oh, really, Mr. Mental? You think you even remember how to be an acrobat?
You'll see. You sure look like you could use some help.
You look like you could use a tailor.
You sure you're using the right knots on those support ropes?
I don't know. Why don't you come a little closer so I can practice my knots on you?
Look, Dion, I know you're mad about me running away.
Don't flatter yourself. If you hadn't stolen Frazy's horse, we wouldn't have even noticed you were gone.
Hey, I sent Sugar Cube back home as soon as I got to the train tracks.
Poor little thing was exhausted. Next time you run away, instead of taking the world's smallest pony, call a cab. You'll get farther. Maybe we won't be able to find you.
Don't you think it's time to get over your anti-psychic stuff?
I will when it stops hurting our family.
Dad's a psychic.
It's a phase.
Frazy's a psychic.
Oh, that's a great example. Yeah, we should all be more like Frazy. Ow!
You wish you could be more like me.
How long are you planning on being mad like this?
Forever! Do you even realize what you've done? To the Aquato name? Psychics? Fortune tellers? You let out our family's worst secret.
This family has too many secrets. We'll be better off when they're all out.
We'll be better off when you're out.
Dion. Bye, Dion.
Yeah, Dion just needs a little bit of a chill pill, you know, a little bit of... Okay, actually slowing down Dion is kind of funny. I'll admit that. And there's nothing else to smash. Well, anyways, we can just go ahead and, yeah, using our levitation ball is a little bit of cheating, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah, you gotta use a little bit of psychic flourish to... Oh.
Okay, so that creepy mind stuff did save a little time. But I still don't have to like it.
Deal. And you're welcome! Seeing the old Aquato Dome again reminds me of a trick Dion taught me once.
Oh yeah, am I going to get it? There we go. Dive. So now I have the ability to do an air tumble, which is basically like the signature Aquato move. You've seen all the... Oh god, I could slap him without actually hurting him. Yeah, it's the Aquato move you've seen everyone use, and it's actually really good for transporting around. It's kind of like one of those Super Mario 64 moves. But anyways, we're just running up our runtime. We're running our runtime up very far. However, oh look, we found our father.
Dad?
Hi, son. Think I'm getting any better at this?
Press harder on your temples.
Really? I'm already getting a bit of a bruise there.
Just keep practicing.
That's it?
Clear your mind.
If it were any emptier, I'd pass out.
Focus on the hottest thing you can think of.
Okay, then. I'm thinking of your mother.
Dad!
We're human beings, Rasputin.
You're really taking to this psychic stuff. Like, really hard.
Well, I guess I'm making up for lost time. Plus, it could be a fun father and son activity for us to do together, don't you think?
Uh-huh. Dad, can I ask you about where we come from?
You mean Grulovia? That's a sad story, son, but there were some glory days back in the old country. The Aquatos were part of a very prestigious national circus there. We even performed for the Tsar and his family from time to time. But then that monster Maligula ruined everything.
Actually, Maligula's not ancient history. Some of her followers are trying to bring her back to life.
What?
The Psychonauts think one of her delusionists have infiltrated the base as a mole.
Then be careful what you tell them, son. We're more connected to Maligula than you should say.
What's that?
What do you mean we're connected to Maligula?
She comes from the Galocchio family.
The family that cursed all of our family to die in water?
Son, she is the Galocchio who cursed our family to die in water. And it worked. My father drowned in the Valermo Dam disaster. But my mother, your Nona, survived. She escaped Grulovia and came here to get away from the curse.
What do you think of the Devil's Fire Hose?
Oh, it's going to be a showstopper, I can tell. Your mother never disappoints, you know. I just wish she'd let me have a little, razzle-dazzle. Oh, yes, like that.
Thanks for helping out back at summer camp.
Well, I could tell somehow you were in trouble. Probably because of our psychic connection. So, how is Lily? I couldn't help but notice when I was inside your mind that you had some uncertainty about the status of your relationship.
What's that?
Just tell her how you feel, son.
Tell us all how you feel, Raz.
I don't think Mom's on board with this psychic stuff.
Oh, she'll get used to it. Like she did with my model train hobby. Still so sad about how that elephant sat on my whole collection.
Dad, our circus doesn't have any elephants.
True. Not sure where that animal came from. I'll have to ask your mother. She's the one who saw it happen.
You know who else in the family is psychic, right?
Does it rhyme with Daisy?
Yes, and also with lazy.
If that's true, then it's for her to tell us about, son, not you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I had that coming. I'll let you get back to practicing.
Yes. I think I'm almost there.
I like how that acorn immediately disappeared after that, and of course Norma is here.
Ow! Watch it!
Hey, Norma. What are you doing out here with my dad?
Oh, I'm sorry, Raz. Is this making you jealous? Did your dad not spend much time with you when you were growing up?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, the average amount.
Yeah, Norma is... Oh, shoot. Wow. He's like, okay, Norma, I see you messed with my son like that.
Man, this part of the woods is giving me the heebie-jeebies for some reason. Warning? The Forgetful Forest is not part of the Questionable Area Recreation Center and is not covered by our insurance policy? This sounds like the best attraction in the questionable area to me.
That's awesome. Alright.
crazy? I know it's you. I'm not stupid.
Ah, crud, it's you. I thought I finally caught a critter.
Why are you hunting? Aren't they feeding you?
I'm interning with Compton Bull. He sent me out here to catch him some animals.
I really don't know if you should be bringing animals to Agent Bull. His grandson is a friend of mine, but that family can be a little bit rough on animals.
Oh? And you've never psy-blasted a squirrel, nature boy?
That's
what I thought. Anyway, it's no use. I'd have to go deeper into the Forgetful Forest for any really good animals, and there's no way I'm going in there.
Why? Telekinetic bears?
Has nobody told you? About the Green Needle Witch who haunts these woods? Her mother was a banshee, and her father was a porcupine.
Let me guess. She hates children and kills them on sight.
No, she loves children. She follows them through the forest, and when she catches them, she gives them a big hug.
That doesn't sound so...
Impaling them on her needles, filling them with holes.
Okay, if you could just let me down now.
Children beware. She's there. She's there. The Green Needle Witch has waited. She wants a hug. Don't dare. Don't dare. Or soon you'll be perforated.
I'm getting a strong psychic sense that Lizzie and Norma are sisters. Sibling detection is one of the less celebrated tools in the Psychonauts playbook. The kind they don't give badges for.
Yeah, yeah, Lizzie is just... You know, the music here is honestly kind of nice. It's the night music from the old game, but it has a bit of reverb on it, which is cool. And of course, there were a bunch of Easter eggs in that conversation and stuff, and you know, this looks like a shot.
Great place to get those bees for Compton.
Yeah, big old beehive.
Okay, I'm just gonna take one of you on a little trip to see an old friend. Swipe. Ooh, I got 3. Even better. Not so fast. Lizzie? Ow! Hey, that's sharp. Lizzie? Nope!
Dang it, Pooter. I just got that thing set again.
The Green Needle Witch!
Where?
That way! That way!
Ugh, you poor city kid. Do yourself a favor and stay indoors where it's safe.
Phew, okay. Better get these bees back to Compton so we can find his friend. And so I can get that senior year pass.
Yeah, so that all happened. But anyways, it is getting kinda late into the video, and of course, I only have so much time, and I mean, we did get a good bit of progress done. We at least explored the questionable area. We had some good words with our family, and yikes, this place has not been explored in a while. Look at all the rust on this. Yeah. And I just realized how worn down the lumber stack actually is, and you know, I wonder, is there any way to mess with this thing? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. But anyways, that's been the questionable area, I suppose. And oh, look at this. So you're leaving the questionable area? Check car for squirrels? Yeah, just going out of the area, the roadway, I guess. But of course, you can't leave that way in game. Instead, the only way you can leave is through this cave here. But yeah, it's definitely going to have to be another week before we go into Compton Bull's mind with these 3 Bs. It's going to be quite a ride. So anyways, I think that could be a good place to wrap things up for now. So this has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!